What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury in the news. It is rumored that they are supposed to be lining up for a nice little clash. All right. Now, listen, this is just a rumor. It's nothing, confirmed at all. It's nothing solidified at all. This is just a rumor. I've always stated that this would be a huge fight in the UK. But let's go ahead and get into the article, and I'll give you my opinion, and then I want to hear your opinion, so drop it in the comment section. Yeah, dig. All right, so shout out to the boxing news. It says, Fury versus Joshua, will it happen? A freshly posted gym photo of noticeably trimmer Tyson Fury beside his father John Fury, has set social media fueling, talking about the 36-year-old Gypsy King is quietly tuning up for a long, fantasized clash with Anthony Joshua. I'm sorry, I just had a little brain fart, but whatever. It says the image shows Fury at his lightest since pre-Usyk won, just 5 weeks before he turns 37. Behind the scenes, momentum is building. Fury's manager Spencer Brown told TalkSports TV buying new boots and shorts for the ex-champ, and hinted a comeback announcement could land once Fury returns from the holiday. Across the aisles, Matchroom boss Eddie Hearns insists only one DM separates the rivals from a deal outlining a plan that would see Joshua box once more before retirement, with Fury a priority fight. Money as ever is the sticking point. Sources say Fury still wants a Saudi-sized purse after pocketing nine-figure checks for back-to-back losses with Alexander Usyk last year, while Joshua's market value dipped when Daniel Dubois flattened him in 5 rounds at Wembley last September. Saudi's backers view Fury Joshua as stadium seller if the price is right. And you have to be crazy if you don't think that this fight is would be a huge fight in the UK. Let's talk about it. All right, so listen, man. Look, I've always stated that fight will always do big numbers in the UK, no matter when. Obviously it's past its prime, right? But it still would do big numbers, just out of the fact that people are curious to know who would win that fight, right? Now, listen, it was a three-headed monster at one particular time, right? You had Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and you had Tyson Fury. We never got Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, and I really feel like that was a shame, because I feel like that would have been the biggest heavyweight. That pay-per-view, especially around that time, because pay-per-view was you still had pay-per-view, some doing decent numbers. It's not like it is now where you can stream it. Well, I mean, you could stream everything back then too, but it was still done. It would have done great numbers. Pay-per-view would have done great numbers back then when you had Deontay Wilder, who was an undefeated knockout artist. You couldn't ask for a better fight. Look and listen how I set this up, right? You literally could not ask for a better fight. You had Deontay Wilder, who was a knockout artist in the heavyweight division, who had the WBC. You had Anthony Joshua, another knockout artist in the heavyweight division, who had the IBF, WBA, and WBO, right? So 2 undefeated heavyweight champions, right? And we all know, if you don't, just the history of boxing, they say, boxing always does good when the heavyweight division is doing good, right? You had 2 knockout undefeated artists for undisputed at heavyweight. You really could not paint a better picture than that, right? And then what happens? Anthony Joshua loses to Andy Ruiz. Then Deontay Wilder, has a draw with Fury, which then eventually loses to Fury. And then nobody's really talking about the fight with Anthony Joshua anymore. It sucks, because it's like that fight was supposed to be, it was supposed to be a big deal. Then you had, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. A lot of people wanted that fight. Anthony Joshua went on to, I believe Anthony Joshua lost again. Because then I think Anthony Joshua lost who did he lose to? He lost to Andy Ruiz, and he lost to somebody. Who the heck else did he lose to? It was Alexander Usyk. He lost to Alexander Usyk twice. That's what it was. He lost to Alexander Usyk. Then people really started thinking like, okay, well, they was pretty much off the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight, and obviously, Tyson Fury ended up losing to Alexander Usyk too. Alexander Usyk is just that guy. Like, damn, that dude is a Hall of Famer for sure. But dude started off as a cruiserweight. But anyways, man. So it just, man, it really sucks, man, because these were the three-headed monsters at one particular moment. I say probably from the year 2006. Well, I say from 2016 to 2018, that was mainly Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Nobody was really talking about Tyson Fury. I believe he was retired at that time, anyways. But from 2018 to about 2000 and probably say from about 2018 to about 2021, I would say those were the big three. You know what I'm saying? Obviously we got the Wilder and Tyson Fury fight, but we couldn't get anything else. But now it looks like, they could make a fight with Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. They should. You see what Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn did. Granted, I understand the whole grand scheme of that, the build up to that with their fathers, but I'm just saying, though, the UK supports their fighters. So, obviously, if Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua were to fight, they would definitely sell out a lot. They would it would be a sold out stadium, and on top of that, they would do big numbers. Like, just because I would be interested to see who wins. I always felt like Tyson Fury would beat Anthony Joshua because of the fact that Tyson Fury is more elusive, whereas Anthony Joshua is a little bit more stiff and robotic. But who knows, bro? You just don't know. It's obvious that Anthony Joshua could damn sure hurt Tyson Fury. We've seen Tyson Fury get, buzzed by Alexander Usyk. We've seen him, he really got knocked out in the Deontay Wilder fight, the first fight. But, Tyson Fury, he has a chin. I will say that. He does have a heart for sure. But, it's just, it's there for both fighters. I think that would be a pretty entertaining fight. I would like to watch it now. As far as the money goes, I don't know. That's kind of hard to engage with. Both of them. Anthony Joshua is guaranteed to do good numbers. I think he has a really solid fan base in the UK. As far as Tyson Fury, I don't know if Tyson Fury is as big as Anthony Joshua in the UK. I don't know. I can't speak on that, but I'm not from in the UK, so I don't know. But I do think that Tyson Fury does have a solid fan base as well. I don't know. From the outside looking in, it seems as though the UK is more accepting to Anthony Joshua than Tyson Fury, but I don't know. I could be wrong. It's kind of hard, man. Both fighters have, Tyson Fury has touched every belt. At one point he had the WBA, IBF, and the WBO. When he beat Klitschko, he had all three of the titles. Well, not all three, because he was missing the WBC, but he had three of the titles or whatnot. Then he once he beat Deontay Wilder, he had the WBC. So he had all four of the major titles. He just never had them all at one time. So he was never undisputed. Whereas Anthony Joshua, the belts that he collected were the belts that Tyson Fury relinquished when he retired the first time. So, again, I guess that's more so with legacy. I guess it's more so, if you go into negotiations, in boxing, it's always business first, legacy second. It's always it's money first, legacy second, right? So it's always, that's just the way of boxing. It's like who brings in the bigger, who brings in the better numbers or whatnot. And I would probably say Anthony Joshua brings in better numbers than Tyson Fury. But regardless, Tyson Fury would sell the hell out of that fight. I don't even think it's any doubts about that. Tyson Fury would definitely sell that fight. I think they share one opponent in Dillian White. I think it's just Dillian White. They share one opponent. in Dillian White or whatnot. So I don't know. I don't know who wins that fight now. I mean, because I don't know where Anthony Joshua is. I don't even know if I would be okay with putting Anthony Joshua in the ring with Tyson Fury after coming off of a knockout like that. Maybe he needs a tune-up fight. Maybe really both of them need a tune-up fight. But I mean, Tyson Fury's loss wasn't as bad as Anthony Joshua's. I mean, one could even argue that Tyson Fury could have pulled off the victory or whatnot. They were close fights, both of them. I thought the right person won the fight, but I think they were close fights. I believe I had the first one 6 rounds apiece, but then they had Tyson Fury had got dropped, and so that's what gave the edge to Alexander Usyk, and I believe I had him winning the second one as well. But regardless, bro, I mean, it's still a major fight to be had. I mean, to be made, and I feel like they kind of owe it to us. I mean, we already didn't get Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. We did get Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, but now it's time to get Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. You know, it's just a big fight to be made, and why not make that fight? You know, as far as Deontay Wilder, I just did a video on him. I don't know if I'm gonna upload that one first or this one first, but Deontay, I think of all three of them, I think Deontay Wilder needs to he needs to really get a soft touch before he gets back in there with them or whatnot. Or with Joshua. I don't think we don't need to see him against Tyson Fury anymore. But you know, it is what it is, man. The heavyweight division is back. You know, it's been back. You know, Tyson Fury. I don't necessarily, you know, and after that fight, I really feel like both of them could just retire. I mean, because it's like this is a new crop of heavyweights coming in. So, you know, these are, in Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua are getting up there. They've had their time, and they did a good job with their time. Both of them did. But I think it's just time really for both of them to retire and enjoy the fruits of their labor. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who do you see winning this fight? But what do I know?